The rear cantilevered bracket looks like, and this is the bolt that goes in the rear, and it's a special bolt. You can see that this bolt has an unthreaded end on it, and what that unthreaded end is supposed to do, you can see this nut kind of floats in here like this, and what this nut or what this bolt does is kind of self-centers in that nut, so you can't cross-thread it. Make sure you don't just ram this thing in with a torque, with an impact gun or something like that, because you might run the risk of cross-threading it. So just do it by hand, with maybe a stubby ratcheting wrench or something like that. When these things are completely tightened, sometimes the head of this bolt is in the way of the rear tire for people that want to put wider tires on the back. Some people sell like a button head bolt with a very small hex on it, and I would steer you away from that, because what happens is you can get them in no problem, but then once they're in and they rust for a while, that little very small Allen head strips out, and then now you got a real big problem. Now you got to weld something onto there to remove that bolt. What we recommend is, after this is in and torqued to specs, 76 foot-pounds, grind it about half of this head off on the same plane that your rear tire is. So this is going to be on a little bit of an angle. You can leave a little more of the nut in the front and a little less in the back because of the angle, but with a 6-point socket, that bolt is still going to come out of there with no problem when you need to take it out a couple years down the road, or whenever it needs to come out. So that's the deal on the rear cantilever bracket.